A live look at Vancouver as we near the end of summer in BC. Wetter conditions are in the forecast, but officials are warning wildfire season is still not over and the risk remains high. CTV's Regan Hasegawa is standing by in Burnaby for the latest this morning. Regan, first of all, good news about the rain, and we still talk about that we're in the final days of summer here, at least officially, but that risk is still high. What do people in BC need to know and why it remains so high?
Well, we've been experiencing kind of a mini heat wave here on the south coast of British Columbia for the last few weeks, just to end off the official summer season. But this morning, things are starting to feel a lot more like fall. It's quite damp and cool. There's a lot of fog rolling in. That's more typical for what we see at this time of year. But because there has been extended drought conditions and this heat wave, things are particularly dry here in British Columbia, and that's extended our normal wildfire season longer than what it would usually be. So according to the BC Wildfire Service, its fall outlook is looking particularly at the Cariboo and interior regions. Those areas are unusually dry and are still experiencing fire activity. There's 125 active wildfires burning across the province right now. The majority of those are considered to be contained, but we know about just over a dozen of them are still spreading at this point. And so fire officials are really putting this information out there because they want to remind people, even though summer is officially coming to a close on Monday, the fire season is far from over right now. And until we see sustained periods of rainfall, those tinder dry conditions are going to continue.
We know, Regan, too, that the rain will come. It's BC, it's the West Coast after all. But is there any sort of timeline, at least right now, from the fire service? Are we talking about the possibility of that risk remaining high, possibly through Thanksgiving, the middle of October, maybe even the end of October?
Well, as you know, the weather predictions aren't an exact science, so we're still waiting to get some updates from Environment Canada. We know things are cooling off significantly. As I said this morning, it's feeling a lot cooler and damper outside, though we aren't expected to see a really heavy sustained period of rain. There was originally an atmospheric river forecast for parts of Vancouver Island, but maybe not as much rain as where they need it right now, which again is in the interior and Cariboo regions. And so Environment Canada is going to be keeping a close eye on that. But for now, all of those open fire bans, fire prohibitions do remain in effect for the majority of the province. And so anyone hoping to light a campfire is being urged to check on those regulations before sparking one.
Okay, CTV's Regan Hasegawa reporting from Burnaby for us this morning. Thanks, Regan.